All right, Sagittarius, here we go. May 2026. Let's do it. I'm ready. I'm ready. I've had some snacks. I'm ready to go. Bring on the 11th dimension crazy. Right? More and more people are watching these Sagittarius readings. They're for a lot of people. But I get a crazy energy that comes in, I will tell you. 9 cups. Oh, well, that seems nice, doesn't it? Isn't that wonderful? Underneath it, it's the fucking devil. See, I didn't know that was there, motherfuckers. And I say motherfuckers with love. You know I didn't know. Right? We just cut the deck and we just look, oh, that seems nice. The 9 of Cups. I thought, this is terrific. Oh my God, I'm going to get a really nice, Leave It to Beaver style fucking Sagittarius reading. No, I'm not. And there's a 3 swords underneath that if I take the 3. The sandwich. It's your dreams, a goal, 3 swords, and a devil. Somebody wants... Did you get this? Somebody got this in the weekly reading. I don't know. You get stuff like this all the time in my weekly readings. I don't know who you are or what it is about you or your energy. But any success you get in love, in career, in money, in family, whatever it is, seems to piss people off. Somebody attached to you here is insistent. It feels, I'm going to go one more just to make sure I'm right. Yeah, they're insistent that you just nonchalantly hurt them in some way. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't think you did anything. I don't think you did anything. You've stolen somebody's dream, according to them, right? And they're coming to get, it feels like a little bit of revenge. Okay, I'm just going to pull a reading. All right, top row is how they feel about you. Middle is what they think about you. Bottom of the pyramid is potential final outcome for you. I don't think you did anything. I say potential because I can't predict free will, okay? It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Sagittarius, I get some crazy energy. Crazy. I don't know why. Maybe it's because Sagittarius is my midheaven. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. But I get some crazy shit. I always look forward to pulling it. There's always good advice in here. Even if it's not for you right now, it could be future influence. There's always a lot of human nature with the Sagittarius readings. In other words, it's something that's bound to happen at some point, right? There's always some fucker that thinks you did them wrong, and you're like, I didn't do anything. What the fuck are you talking about, right? I don't even know you, right? That kind of a thing. It is what it is. Anyway, let's go. It's timeless. I'm not a time lord. The energies are probably just setting up in May for this. That seems to be something I need to say with these readings, so I'll say it. All right, are we ready? Okay, got it. The overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table is a Fool and 2 cards of new adventures. A Fool and a Page of Wands. Okay? Okay, I'm not even sure what to make of that yet. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to dive into this. Let's go. Somebody's feelings for you are here. Okay? 6 of Wands. Yep. The Hangman cards from the thing are coming back. How they see you, it's just it all just came back. It was all there. That's why I kept going deeper and deeper. I don't usually go that deep in the energy in the cut card positions, and the 9 of Cups is your final outcome. I'm just going to pull. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to pull the whole fucking thing. We're going to leave this little page right here. We got the Fool. I'm going to put it right there. We're going to clarify with this. And there's 8 swords randomly at the bottom. That's somebody attached to you. That's not you. Okay? How do they feel about you? Somebody used to like you. Now they don't. Now they feel like you took advantage of them. Okay? Can I put it that way? They feel like you gained off of their loss. They feel like it's just the easiest way to put it. What do they think about when they think about you, or how do they see you? Fucking asshole. This is a fucking asshole. This is a heartbreaking fucking asshole. This is somebody who just steps on somebody's heart, steps on somebody's toes, and they don't fucking care. They see you as a prick, whoever this person is. Okay? I don't think you are. Your energy feels fine to me. I think there's something about your energy. The people that my Sagittarius readings are for are people whose energy is quite strong, quite high vibration, but it's a certain vibration that's a bit prickly to lower vibrational people. And since most people are lower vibrational people, you will run into this from time to time. It's a certain you could raise your frequency and get past the prickly part. Sometimes certain frequencies feel different. Some frequencies are smooth, some frequencies are prickly, some frequencies almost have like a bad smell to them, so they act as repellent. Again, you got sort of a prickly sort of a thing going on. Your energy, so people tend to run with shit. If you do one little thing, right, that's kind of one little thing that's kind of assholey. We all do that from time to time. We're all a prick every once in a while. You do one little thing that's kind of assholey. And you might even say, oop, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. You might even do that, right? For most people, it would be a done deal. For you, because your energy is prickly, if you do that and you say, oh, I'm sorry to the wrong low vibrational person who feels the prickle, it ends up being they let the air out of your tires in a parking lot, they smash your window, they follow you home. It ends up being that kind of a thing. And I'm exaggerating a little bit, but not much. Got to be entertaining, right? Anyway, somebody's like this about you. They feel... I got something similar to this in another angle in this zodiac fly through where somebody felt ignored. That's not really this. That's not really what this is. This person doesn't feel ignored. This person feels like you're an asshole and you had a victory at their expense. Okay? I don't think you did. And now here you are, your wishes and dreams are coming true. You stomped on them. You got the job they wanted. You got the something they wanted. You got the family they wanted. You got the guy they wanted. I don't know. You got the car they wanted. I mean, this could be somebody maybe at a car dealership, right? You got someone called. They said, yeah, we got one more in that color. You happened to show up before that person. You bought that car. You left. Someone would feel this way about you. It's that kind of a thing. Again, you might be blissfully unaware that you've done anything. You might not even know this person. Okay? I don't know. In the month of May, however, you're probably getting this reading because in the month of May, the energies are setting up where your energy is going to be a bit more prickly than usual. What does that mean for you? People are going to overreact to everything you do. More people are going to think you're an asshole when you really didn't do anything that was that big a deal. Okay? The energies will set up where more circumstances will be in front of you where you can take the last one. And, all you did was take the last one. But somebody's going to take it out on you like you've ruined their life. Okay? They're going to overreact. It's just the way it is. I am clarifying. I don't know. I'm pulling on this victory here. I'm pulling on the Six of Wands. Let's see where it takes us. All right? Yeah. Page of Swords. Somebody feels disappointed. Somebody feels disappointed. The Page of Swords. Somebody may have even called it a Page of Wands because I was looking at this little guy right here. You took somebody's adventure away. They feel like you stole victory right out from under them. Now they're disappointed, right? And they feel like they want to make it right. So while I can't say I wouldn't call the police on this, I wouldn't be surprised if for a couple of you, there's thousands of people watching, but a couple of you, somebody let the air out of your tires or throw a rock at your house. I would not be surprised. I got a devil here. I would be remiss if I didn't mention, hey, people get revenge all kinds of ways. There's a vengeance here, right? You got their Nine of Cups. That's their fruit. They feel like that's their fruit. All right? Now again, May seems to be a setup month in a lot of these readings. The energies for this might be setting up. Okay? So this all might be playing out in the future for you, but the energies are setting up right now. Either way, this fucker feels disappointed because you took their victory away from them. What's on top of that? The Knight of Wands. Yeah. Why is that here? The Tower. Right? And it happened fast. It happens so fast. It happens so fast. They're disappointed. It happened so fast. They missed it, right? I don't know what else to say. I think I'm going to pull on the Six of Swords. I think somebody wants to get even. I think somebody wants to they feel like they need to make this right. It feels like a mission. And that's probably why the devil's here in part. Anytime somebody feels like they're on a mission from God, or this is something I'm supposed to be doing, maybe it is your destiny, maybe it isn't. But if you start getting crazy town and start allowing your ego to run with the fact that you're here for some kind of special purpose and special whatever, that's the kind of shit that gets buildings blown up. You catch my drift? All right, that can run away with you. Be careful about that. That invites these frequencies that are right here. A certain set of devil energy frequencies come in, and all of a sudden, you're some mission-oriented lunatic. All right? Be careful. So, I have a feel of a mission here. It's only the beginnings of it. But somebody definitely wants to get even with you. I'm gonna smell. They feel like they need to. Give me the Six of Swords. I'm just warning you about this. I try to teach you a little bit about human nature too. Psychology. This is it. Anytime your ego will run with it. Once junk food. Devil energy is junk food. Right? You can't eat one. Lay's potato chips back in the day when I was a kid used to have an ad campaign. Bet you can't eat just one. Right? It's true. You just keep going. Well, it's true in that case because the salt creates a feedback loop. But aside from that, devil energy creates a feedback loop. Yeah, I'm on a mission. Yeah, it's a mission from God. Yeah, it's a mission from the 11th dimension. I heard Steve's reading and he said the 11th dimension. And yeah. It's crazy. I think about it all the time. I think, my God, I don't know who's watching these videos. I could be fueling some crazy town, and I don't want to. That's why I try to shut it down and kick it back with the psychology. Snap out of it. You're not on a mission. You might be, but you can't talk about it like that. You can't go there in your head, or you're inviting these energies in, and it'll get crazy. All right, you'll start pushing people away. People will be like, we need to check them into a mental institution, that kind of. It can. It's junk food. Once you eat one, you eat half the bag. All right. Once you take in a little bit of this, you want more and more and more and more and more. Right. It's the same frequency of energy that's in junk food or cigarettes. It's a dopamine release. Six of Swords. So somebody having a real dopamine release on you, and yep. 8 wands. Well, 8 swords. We already had it. 8 wands. It feels like 8 swords. 8 swords crossed with 8 wands. They don't know what they're going to do, but they're going to do something. Somebody's going to talk to you. They feel like they need to say something to you. So somebody's going to say something to you. And I'm warning you in advance, it might come across a little crazy town. For reasons I've explained around this set of frequencies of devil energy. Right? It's like somebody walks up to you. Imagine, you don't even know what you did, right? It was very minor, probably. Whatever it is that this person thinks the slight is, it's probably ultra minor, okay? They're just running with it. But imagine somebody walks up to you, you don't even know you've done anything, and they're like threatening you for no reason. You're like, I'm on a mission. I'm here for a purpose. I've been put here by God, and I'm coming, and you start thinking, my God, I need to call the police. I need some help here. Hello, security. That kind of a thing. This is called security kind of energy. If it gets out of control. I don't believe it's out of control yet. It's in the early stages. But if this person's left to run amok, right, and your energy isn't helping, it's prickly. It's making them hungry for more potato chips, if you catch my drift, right? The potato chip energy, bet you can't eat just one, right? What's on top? The sun. Somebody wants to make this right. They need to say something to you because that's the only way they're going to feel any kind of happiness here or any kind of indication. And why is that here? The Six of Pentacles. And they want a share of your success. They want a share of that fruit, right? Because they think they deserve it. Oh, that's the other side of this energy, entitlement. Oh, there are so many people out there. We got 2 generations of people that are just entitled as fuck. And it's going to kill the world. We're at a time right now where we need to lay back. We don't get to keep going the same speed we've been going. We're running out of resources fast. We need to lay back. We need to sacrifice. We got a whole bunch of too many entitled people out there that are going to prevent that from happening. And we're going to go right over a cliff. This person's going over a cliff too because of that entitled energy. They feel entitled to that success and that you took from them. So they're entitled to a share of it. And again, that might be how it comes across as crazy town. What do you mean you want half my paycheck? Are you nuts? And they'll corner you. With this kind of energy, you will get cornered. You know, you'll be this little girl here behind this tree going, I don't know what to fucking do. Should I give them half my check? The answer is no, right? They're not entitled to anything. You didn't do anything wrong here. I'm not picking up that you did. All right? Let's pull on the devil. Let's go straight in. We'll pull on the devil and then the 9 of cups. All right? Let's go. Let's do it. It is what it is. Tell me about the devil. This doesn't surprise me. There's a lot of this energy floating around out there. It's an entitlement energy that people feed, and it creates delusions of grandeur inside their head that they're entitled to this and I'm entitled to that. And if that happened, well, then I must be something special. So I'm on a mission. It ties also to the everybody gets a trophy generation. You know, everybody gets a trophy. They're all fucking entitled. They all feel like they win every time just for showing up, right? They don't challenge themselves. That's why innovation's gone the way of the dinosaur. The devil is crossed by the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody feels they're entitled to what you got. This is your energy. You're their focus. That's my robe, my pentacle, my sticks. They should be in my hair. I get one stick, half a pentacle, and I get at least a sleeve out of that robe. All right, what's on top? 7 swords, other devil energy. I got both cards that represent pure devil energy here. This is mild, but it's there. This is to tell me I'm right. I told you, you don't need to call the police or anything. This is at the early stages. This is at the early stages. But somebody here is full of crap. All right? If this is future influence for you, I don't care if this happens 2 years from now. Bookmark this fucking reading. I'm trying to help you, right? I'm trying to help you. This is, you know, it is what it is. Why is that here? I mean, I just got proved. This card falling on top of this just proved my entire energy read correct. Straight up. I will stand by it. All right? Ace of Pentacles. Again, somebody wrongly believes that they're entitled to that pentacle. It's everything I've already told you. Now, let's pull on your final outcome, the 9 of Cups. All right? I mention all that to you purely because somebody here, you might be getting in this position, in this situation, to help this person. If you understand what I'm trying to say about this person and about the energy that made this person, okay, you might be able to diffuse it without giving up half your pentacle or your robe, right? Your 9 cups is crossed by the 6 of swords. Yeah, they read it wrong, right? They thought it was for them. It was always for you. Okay, there's the 6 of swords. There's the 6 of swords. This is their feelings. This is your final outcome. You know, again, but it also verifies what I said. They think you took something from them, and they think you don't care. What's on top? The 2 of Pentacles. You might be confused by what this is. Your final outcome. You're not sure what to do. Steve, what do I do? I mean, I'm in the Hangman tree. These two are read together, so I can read this with the Hangman. I don't know what this person's talking about, Steve. What do I do? Page of Pentacles. Teach them a lesson. You know, it's again, you're both a student and a teacher here. Choose your words carefully. I mean, there's a lot I can read about the Page of Pentacles here. Choose your words carefully here. All right. In fact, keep your mouth shut as much as possible. What's the bridge? The devil. See, I got 2 devils on the table. I got one here for them, and I got one in your final outcome. I've got somebody, this devil ties with this devil. I got somebody who feels entitled to your final outcome. Can I phrase it that way? Does that make sense? They feel entitled to your final outcome. It might be confusing to you. You don't understand. Whatever it is, choose your words carefully. You, I think, by understanding what this is all about, can diffuse this situation somehow. You need to get this, it's very clear from this final outcome, you need to get this person to tell you what the fuck they're talking about. Because I don't think you even know. I think what happens with this person, with the devil here and the devil here. Here a devil, there a devil, everywhere a devil, including here a minor devil energy. I think what happens with this person is they do the revenge first. You know, start popping your tires on your car, smashing your windows, that kind. I mean, I'm exaggerating, just catch my drift, right? The revenge comes first. Then you're confused as to what it's all about. So now this person feels like they need to confront you, so they show up. Your only job is to find out, why'd you pop my tires, metaphorically speaking. Okay, I'm not saying they're going to do that, right? Why'd you do that? If you can find out why, you could probably diffuse the situation. But no, straight up, as you're trying to diffuse whatever it is, this person feels entitled to it. If it's a job you got, well, you got that job that I was trying to get. Then you explain to them how you got the job. Okay? The thing about this energy, this entitlement energy, it's really easy to shoot it down if you can corner it with logic. In other words, someone comes up to you, someone in this energy, the generation I hate, someone in this energy comes up to you and says, I'm great. I'm the best. Your response, very cautiously, at what? Oh, just stuff. What do you mean? Do you play an instrument? Have you studied science or something? Have you innovated? Have you created a paradigm shift in an industry? Have you what? Are you an academic? Do you work on cars? Have you built a new kind of what? What are you good at? If you corner them, most of them won't have an answer because they just got a trophy for showing up. This is that person. This is the type of person here. They feel entitled to your job, for example, but they couldn't do your job. So maybe your tack is to, if they say, well, that job was supposed to be mine. Maybe you say, well, how would you have done the job? Why do you feel like you were better at it, you were more qualified than me? And let them try and tell you. It's when they can't and they won't be able to because they're full of shit. Okay? It's a lie. Their whole resume was probably a lie. They won't be able to tell you how they do it. And that shuts it down. That corners them. It creates, it's a little bit cruel on your part. It's a little devilish because it creates a little bit of you're popping their bubble. You're making them feel a little bit worthless. But you have to, or they're going to keep popping your fucking tires. Okay? I mean, there's nothing else you can do. There's nothing else you can do here. I think this person confronts you, but I think they do the revenge part first. And that's just sort of the way it flows. It's par for the course with entitled people. All right? Do what you want to do with this information. It might be future influence. I always get crazy shit for Sagittarius. It's always some really, it comes from deep, deep energy. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know why your readings always come out this way, but you saw it in the cut cards, right? We had this beautiful 9 of Cups and then the fucking devil. We got 2 devils on the table, 3 technically here. All right? My read on this is spot on. It got double checked, including with the 6 of Swords here. You know, again, very clear reading. It could be future influence for you. Keep it in mind. Bookmark the reading. If nothing else, the psychology of any entitled person you run into that thinks they're great and they deserve what you have, question them on why they think they're great. If you can corner them with logic, it's a little cruel, it pops their bubble and makes them feel bad, they will shut the fuck up and they will go away. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I've done my best. No need to call the police. We did get verification. It's early stages. All right? I was right about that. All right? But you got to head this off at the pass here. All right? For most of you, this is probably future influence and this is just setting up in May. That's your reading. Good luck.